Good afternoon. Yesterday I brought up 1.75 yards of gravel, and we didn't make it up the hill, and that's it. I mean, this little pile and that little pile I dumped, and there's a little bit left in the trailer, but good Lord. We need some bigger thinking on this. Anyway, I'm just going to try to spread this up a little bit, and then I've got more work to do. Well, that's kind of what I wanted to do, is fill these ruts with rock and let them dig into the ground deeper and make where the tires go a little stronger. But I wanted to be right about there to dump it so I can get this worst spot. But 1.75 yards, filled in 2 tire tracks, 30 feet? Yikes. All right, next thing. Well, here we are back at the water. Thought the water line froze again, and it turned out that it stopped working because that big tank on the hill is empty, which means the last 2 fittings I put in here dumped 5 feet of water out of that tank, which is not good. But the good news is I finally bit the bullet and got rid of plan A, which was, this is only, like 4 psi pressure max, something like that, on this water line. And I didn't take it seriously. That was a big mistake. So I've got the correct fittings for this pipe in this application. The shark bites that are in there now, I don't know, you get mixed reviews on them. They're fantastic, and then you check a few other places and they're awful, like these. They could look perfect, no leaks, but of course when you disrupt the pipe by burying them, they move and that could cause a leak. But I think the leak was pretty good, because I actually checked the water level for whatever reason, and I think it was reading about 5 feet, and that was just a day or two before I started this, and it only took it a day and a half or whatever to empty it. So it's a big leak. So I'm going to try to get this down to the blue cable without destroying it too much, is the goal, and expose our 2 fittings in question. Well, your battery's about to die, but anyway, this is your PEX B crimp tool. That's 1 inch. Right now it's setting on 0. So what you do is you just keep increasing this, you turn this guy to increase power up until the 1 inch feeler gauge just gets to this line. If it goes all the way in, you went too far, and I don't have anything to take these off, so I hope I don't go that far. All right, here we go. The hose is going to get smaller because I'm cutting the old one off, so I got to add an extension on this other end. I'm just going to shorten the height of the faucet. Less exposure to the elements. All right, let's get in there. Okay, back from the store. The new tool I bought has this bolt here that was broken, and so I got a grade 8 bolt in there, and it actually bent, and I did the first 2 underwater there, but it's working. The test feeler gauge is showing where it's supposed to be, so I'm feeling really confident right now. Anyway, we got to lengthen this and then hook this up real quick. Fold everything caged back in. This part of these fittings would actually go in. It's interesting that the storage tank is empty when this opening in the ground is getting full. There's no water coming from the tank. Made it. Perfect. All right. This way. I gotta throw them back in a leak. Perfect. 1 is the 7. This isn't rigid. Man, these are easier. Awesome. All right. That ain't moving. All right, may so boldly predict that these are not going to leak. We shall see. Look how much water got in there. And it's not from the tank. That kind of goes with the theory. The lowest spot might wick a lot of this moisture away. So if we get this trench down, we still might be digging this up again if we got to keep digging the trench deeper, but at least we're not going to be leaking. All right, that's it for today. Start the generator, or bring the generator down the hill tomorrow. Start filling the tank and check for leaks. See you tomorrow.